and it gives us an easy and quick way to deliver results. Um, uh, the efficiency of like how quick you can modify, adjust, add features, and the simplicity of it as well. It's user friendly, and the fact that you guys are always adding more and more. It gives like peace of mind that you guys added pipelines, so now we can connect to our SharePoint. Like everything's always fluid. Um, so I guess I would say that you guys do have like a really good user support type network, but it would be it's not as entrenched, or like there's not as much use cases as would be ideal. But I would say, I'm trying to think of cons. Uh, I mean, it's hard for me to think of like too many cons because like there's always like ways around it. It's a lot of times when we have cons in like my personal business with you guys, it's when like users I guess a con would be, or something that could be more utilized would be a more training friendly type of platform to maybe show users that are uh, just how to more efficiently use the database. Um, because there's times where people all like watch what they're doing and it's like, wow, you could have filled down and saved like hours of your time, and like it would be awesome to be able to like give a training manual just for like efficiency on the database, I guess I would say. I would say like 10. Yeah, you guys are awesome. I would say it's very well suited for quickly moving industries where like you need to be able to like adjust to certain clients in certain ways, and like project management. I think it's suited extremely well in all versatilities with accounting as well. I think where it maybe could be, I guess, not as well suited is we've tried to do like HR kind of stuff and like time off, and it wasn't very. And maybe that's just me not being able to like implement it as like ideally as other softwares that we used. Um, but like, yeah, we couldn't really pin down a good way to like have the HR side in our business with Quickbase. Um, yeah, that's all we really do. We customize everything. If a client needs something a certain way, or a budget grouped by a certain way, instead of having the user having to manually modify stuff, I can easily create a field that applies those other two fields and groups it a certain way, and it can like save hours, even on a one minuscule part of our job. So it's fun, like fundamental in like how we do business or how we serve our clients. So our CRM software, we just switched over to Salesforce, and so that's very similar. And like you can kind of build your own database, and we found that very useful as well. You guys have a pipeline, so we're trying to figure out how we can connect those two sides. And right now we're trying to flesh out which side is the data we want to actually work with. But that's the only other one I've used specifically, like that I know is very similar in the way you can like build your own database up from the ground up, and works well too. I mean, super positive, just because like even I I created a module where we can forecast and see the previous uh, uh, years of our profits and stuff. So, and we can see our growth going up, and it's only because we can create more efficient apps for our users to use so that they can take on more projects. And so like we're not really growing our team too fast, but they can still, we've been able to like accelerate their or expand their performance so that they can do more work basically. Yeah. I would say building and deploying business applications faster, improving our ability to drive insights of our data, improving collaboration across our teams. Yeah, all of these meets all of these, and we succeeded with that. We've created other apps for client portals. We have a game plan to create more apps, and so yeah, uh, it was achieved. I'm the only person who really works in Quickbase, so um, I had IT knowledge prior to it, but um, it was really quick for me to pick up. I don't know if other people on my team, I have given like permissions to like edit reports, and they haven't really utilized it, but I think it's just more of like a them not going into it rather than it not being super easy to use. I think it's very easy to use, and references are super easy to look up if you are confused about anything. So we are using Quickbase for complex project management. So yeah, from bidding out to vendors to requesting or doing a cash flow with clients to budgeting to installing and warehousing across the board. We use it and benefit from the versatility of Quickbase, and anyone comes up with anything, it's like, oh yeah, we can do that. Just figure out the best way to do that and as efficiently as possible. So we are continuously updating our Quickbase. Like yesterday, every single day I'll add something or do something that is requested by our directors. We have like a whole spreadsheet basically outlining requirements and stuff. So constantly updating, and it goes well as long as there's always like growing pains. So it's from the ground up. You have to like start having like whoever's in charge of your teams being able to um, advise what's being updated, so it's not a huge change or like a shock to the system for some people who don't like change. Yeah, I think it does deliver good value for the price. And I am happy with the product's feature set.